We're good?
Yeah.
Why am I always late on this?
It's alright, I can edit it.
What's going on, Aurora? Playing all surrounding cities. This is Joel, Manny, obviously, from Manny's Food Adventures. We are at La Quebrada, spot number 8 in our taco war journey. Very packed. This has probably one of the spots that have been most packed. So we ordered some lengua, ordered some chicken tacos. It's the way they prepare it. We've done it with cilantro cebolla, but we're gonna go ahead and do that. Asada and pastor. So their tan pequeño is really, really good. So if you guys are like the skirt steak, they know how to cook it. Salsas, there's only 2 types, but this one is pretty flavorful. This has been my favorite.
The green, that's the green salsa.
Yeah. So we're going to chomp away, and you're going to watch us.
Yeah. So one thing that we want to touch on as well, you can't see it in the background like Manny says, it's packed. So when I called and talked to Floyd on over the phone, told me that they're busy. This is one of the busiest days of the week. So he says, you might want to, get here and put your name on the list if there's a waiting list. Well, I came a little early, but then I turned around, got a table, sat down, Manny showed up. Next thing you know, wow, there's actually people waiting to get in this place. And they come from the surrounding areas to get in this place, it's pretty sure.
For sure.
But yeah, so without further ado, we're gonna dig in.
By the way, homemade tortillas.
Homemade tortillas, yeah.
Or you got a plus.
So what was the other, Jefa tacos?
No, Antojito Teca.
Antojitos Teca.
So only 2 out of the 8,
another
so
place that
25%.
Yeah.
Now I heard Cancun Cafe in Yorkville has it too.
Okay, so that's another place that we're gonna try. All right, here we go.
Bon appetit. Portions are nice. Nice onion to cilantro ratio.
These tortillas are incredible.
Oh yeah.
Dude, soft. Not grainy, If it wasn't because of the color, you'd probably think they were flour.
For sure.
Yeah. The lengua is really good here.
Yeah. Yeah.
How good? Wait till we get to the end of the video.
That's gonna be the I enjoyed that. I really did. Super tender. Super tender. Well done.
Which one's next?
We're going right to left, so you're different.
Yeah, they kind of put them in different orders.
Let's go chicken.
All right, we're going chicken next.
This is our first time doing chicken. Usually Brady does.
Their chicken here is served with American style, which is lettuce and tomato. Yeah, normally we have it, your traditional Mexican style with the cilantro and onions, but for some reason it's got lettuce and tomato. We're gonna try it this way.
I don't care.
The way they serve it, so
I don't even care.
Right.
So homemade tortillas really complement the taco. This one have to go have sauce on it.
So the chicken
shredded.
It's almost like it's a shredded, like almost finger style.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'm not used to having
lettuce and tomato.
Yeah,
it's a different mix, but you like chicken, you might enjoy this.
Giving the flavors of the chicken. Yeah, but it's faint for me. It's subtle.
To me, it's like almost like dark meat of the chicken. So the thigh area,
I see what you're saying.
The drumstick area, all that is your dark meat. You look at it, it's kind of dark, yeah.
So Joel and I were just talking about what part of the chicken that I'm assuming they're using. This has bone in it, so it wasn't a breast or anything like that. And I don't mind because when you cook chicken, there's more flavor. Bone gives it flavor.
Yeah. All right, so let's leave pastor for last. Let's go asada. Now, from what I'm seeing here, is their asada almost looks like it's ground down really fine.
Yes.
Almost like ground beef is kind of what it looks like. So That's one thing to think of. It's not the big, large chunks out of cheddar that you would have in other restaurants. Here it's kind of finely, portion. When you ask for asada, I traditionally expect
and a cheddar cut.
Yeah, kind of like another cheddar cut or some kind of steak form. But this is what we asked, and this is what they serve us. So.
Now there's some parts of it. There's some bites that I take and it feels a little dry, but then some I just took a bite right now and it's nice and juicy. So, so who had the lowest score in asada so far? I would venture to say Becca.
Let's look it up. There you go.
All right. So up until this point, the lowest was Quebrada, which was last week. Okay.
Pastor.
Pastor is nicely grilled. There's some juices in there from the marinade. I like that. It's fat. There we go. Thank you. Oh yeah. I was like, man, like we're gonna steal the show again? Twice in a week? Archer was like, no.
Yeah, but you gotta stay tuned for the score. Yeah. See where it places.
Oh, so we've been talking about doing some things in the near future, very near future, but how to get more, have you guys get more engaged. And what better way to do it to invite some of you to come with us on the reviews. Once a month, and we're still kind of brainstorming on that. But some of the things that we were talking about is something to make it fun, like a special phrase that we have while we're reviewing. And if you catch that phrase and you in the comments put exactly when we said that phrase, you win, and we invite you to come, food on us and come and eat with us and break bread. I think that's fun. We'll do things like trivia and things of that nature. We want to make things fun so that people continue to stay engaged.
Yeah. So you guys, make sure you stay tuned, watch the videos, and then follow the Manny's Food Ventures on Facebook. That will probably be where we'll communicate some of that stuff. Yeah, guys, this place is happening. You guys can't see it, but there's a lot of people that come in and out of here. And of course, given the COVID restrictions still, some of them, partly still in place, they're limited to how many people they can actually have in dining. So, yeah. But, yeah,
they're doing a
lot of traffic.
Yeah. There was a distinct flavor I was getting from the pastor that I haven't got from the rest. I'd like to figure out what that is.
Like a special seasoning almost, like it's, Guys, as you can see, finish our tacos. We're gonna take a pause, talk about some stuff, chit chat, and come back with the scores. Stay tuned.
Alright, so we're back. As you guys see, we devoured our tacos. So we had a very fast discussion. Again, we're going to get better at this as the more we go. We did come up with the scores for the tacos. So right to left, our first one was the taco de lengua, which is the steal of the show.
Stole the show. That's
back
our
to back
line. Yeah.
in 1 week. It didn't spend a lot of time on the grill. It didn't have to. It was super soft and tender. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it didn't need to be charred up like on the grill like we had from Ganchido. It actually was super tender, really good. And I think one of the things that makes it even better is the homemade tortillas here.
Yes. Really good. So 7.3 on that one. Yeah. Really good score. So right now the ones that are leading the charge is Bien Chido and Carrera Tacos and La Quebrada. So we have a top three. And then the next one was chicken. Now that one was a little disappointing.
Yeah, we tried it the way they serve it, which is American style, lettuce and tomato. The chicken was shredded, and it seemed like it was in a tinga style, so it's kind of like in a sauce.
Yeah.
we kind of both encountered that they didn't clean up the chicken well enough because we had chunks of bone.
Bone in it, so that wasn't very good.
But I mean, it happens when you shred chicken, and it happens at me at home as well.
Yeah.
So it just wasn't anything that was over the top. It wasn't, So yeah.
Yeah, so one of the things that stood out to me was, and I was telling Joel, was that there seemed the portions ratio between the lettuce, tomato, and the chicken was off for me.
Off, yeah.
So
a lot of lettuce,
tomato. For what it was, it had some, the flavor was there, still juicy. Just underwhelming, I guess. So we gave it a 5.8. It's still considered above average. Again, it's what happens whenever you cook chicken with bone. You get more of a flavor because of the bone, but you have the chances you might have some slivers in there.
Some slivers and stuff in there, yeah.
If it's not done properly. The next one was asada. The asada was a little underwhelming as well. We've tried asada and pastor at every single place that we've gone to, minus the Chalos and Cocina Madre, because those were just quesadillas.
Which we still will review them, by the way.
Alex, we're coming for you, bro.
Yeah, well, Alex is I'm sure that he'll wow us, but we still got to do you, Alex. Yeah.
So, what was your take on the asada?
Okay, on the asada, what I found was that it was ground beef to me. It's kind of what it seemed like. Either that or they really chopped it up super fine like ground beef. To me, the appearance and taste was like ground beef, so I'm calling it ground beef. So,
it wasn't dry though.
It wasn't dry.
There was
it was
some
actually
juiciness
good.
to it.
So those that do like ground beef tacos, hey, they have them here, and they're actually pretty good.
That's it. So again, the one thing that you can save yourself if the meat's not where it should be, your homemade tortilla can help it. It helped it a lot in this case. We still scored it a 6.2. Again, it's considered good, above average still. It's good at 6.6.
Yeah.
So in between Carrera tacos and another one that we scored there, where it was. So yeah, 6.2.
Yeah.
And then the last one was al pastor. And this one that's probably the longest we took in the conversation. The conversation part was with pastor. Because now, do we put it in the vicinity or the area of Durango, Jefa, Taqueria Aurora, Jucalitos, Blue Agave, and we couldn't, but it doesn't. It's not like they're too far down from now. So it was juicy, probably one of the juiciest pastos we had.
It was good, and it wasn't a strong, sweet, pineapple-y marinade taste to it. It wasn't.
No.
It actually had a different marinade that was pretty good.
Yeah.
For al pastor.
Different.
So I really enjoyed it. I mean,
he didn't even put sauce on it.
No, I didn't put anything on it. And that tells me right there it's full of flavor.
Yep.
It's good.
Yep.
Not that I need to dress up my taco to make it good, but it's just when I don't have to put anything on it, it's on point. It's right on.
Yeah. So that one we decided a 7.2. So well done. Really good taco. So out of the 4 tacos, 2 of them landed in the 7s, lower 7s. So
pretty good.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Their restaurant is actually known more for they got really good quesadillas. They have tan pequeña, their meats.
So when I talked to Floyd over the phone, he told me, or I'm sorry, when I talked to him here in person when I got here, he did tell me that they're well known for platters.
Yeah.
And they're well known in the area and from the surrounding area as well. There's people that come from out of town to actually dine in here. A few points that I wanted to touch on that from here is their chips and salsas. The salsa's warm, which not a lot of places do that. It's good though. I like that.
Yeah. They come straight from the refrigerator sometimes and put them on there. What happens is if sauce sits there for a long time, it gets water. It gets really watery. That's actually good.
Another thing, the staff here. The staff here is well organized. They're in uniform.
Yes.
So they're all black. They wear red ties.
Yeah.
I was
well-oiled machine.
Yeah. Well impressed by that.
Yeah.
The establishment is very clean, very nice.
Yeah.
Everything seems to flow good.
Yeah.
Uber Eats and I think DoorDash. You can order from those apps for carryout here. another big plus.
Yeah.
And then you know, we already touched on it, was homemade tortillas. Awesome.
Yeah.
Very good stuff. Yeah.
And you know, as it starts to heat up, and you guys, you know, there's a bike path right next to this place that goes runs east and west.
Yeah. No, actually, north and south. It follows the Fox River, and it's called the Fox River Trail.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can come down here, drop the bikes, and come in here, have you know, eat some
lunch, eat a snack, something.
Yeah. Back on your way.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's it for us in La Quebrada. Next Thursday we'll be at Taco Movie.
Yes.
So not the truck, the actual
restaurant. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So we'll be there.
Yeah, that's on Hill Avenue.
We'll be there. And then on Saturday we're going to 1910 Geneva, which has a birria pizza that we're going to check out.
Yeah.
We're really psyched about that.
Yeah. Looking forward to that one.
Hell yeah, I'm looking for that. And then yeah, so we're going to upload this video, write the reviews for you, and then you'll see it here in a little bit. So from Joel and from La Quebrada and myself, you guys have a great weekend, and as always, God bless.
Take care, guys.